Kansas wind is biting cold, the Osage water's red. He counts the cost of freedom in the spirits of the dead. At Blackjack and at Potawatomi, the line was drawn in bone. A father stands in Kansas, but he stands there all alone. He held a book in his left hand, the sharps in his right, preparing for a fire that would burn throughout the night. Oh, John Brown, the prophet with the silver-bearded chin, where does the mercy end and where does the wrath begin? I, John Brown, am now quite certain he wrote it on the leaf, that the sins of this guilty land can only find relief in the purging of the crimson tide, the breaking of the chain, until the sun of justice rises through the Kansas rain. At Harper's Ferry, the engine house was turned into a tomb. He watched his boys, Oliver and Watson, meet their doom. Watson crawled across the floor, his lifeblood fading fast. John told him, if you must die, then die like a man at last. Oliver fell silent in the corner by the door, a sacrifice the old man said was worth the price of war. In his final letter to his wife, the ink was steady and slow. He spoke of God's great purposes that the world would come to know. He wrote, I have been whipped, as the saying is, but I am quite cheerful, for a man who sees the coming dawn has no need to be fearful. He lost his sons to the soil, he gave his neck to the rope. He planted seeds of violent war to harvest seeds of hope. The wagon creaks toward the field, the gallows standing high. He looked out at the Blue Ridge woods and offered one last sigh. This is a beautiful country, he said before the hood. He knew the soil was thirsty for the pouring of the blood. The trapdoor snapped, the world went still, the heart began to cease. But the soul went marching onward, finding no eternal peace. The letters are yellow, the sons are in the clay, but the old man is shouting still, a century away. His soul goes marching on